What's my lane again?
It's an animated show.
Cartoon.
I don't watch cartoons.
I'll be more prepared next time.
Yeah, it's called the Baby Chicken 2000. It cuts up Baby Chicken.
I go by the PG-13 rules. I get 2 f***s in a...
Are these historically accurate?
I think we should call this segment What Not to Watch.
Completely unqualified pop culture opinion.
Okay, so they took an AI, they put it in a robot,
Yes.
and then they put it in a glass.
They put it like an observation like cube. To like
So
see what
it's like a zoo cage where they're watching it
to see what it done. Okay.
And
yeah,
what
it
did
went
it do?
nuts. It went nuts. it broke out of it, started getting very violent, started figuring out that it was stuck in a cage, broke the glass, and then started trying to fight its way out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of What's My Lane Again? I'm Chris.
I'm Tasha.
I'm Sean.
And today we don't have Jared. Jared is actually...
He's a loser! Sorry.
A loser. Yeah, no, he's getting ready. Him and his wife are going on a trip for spring break to where they're practicing because they are going to be taking a summer hike around Europe. So their vacation is basically going to be hiking from one city to the next every day. Sounds exhausting. So they've been practicing for like the last year where they get up every Sunday morning, go for a hike, and every weekday they go to the gym, and then they go for a hike on Wednesday. And now they're going to take a trip up to, I think down to Tucson, and do some more hiking and just get themselves prepared. He was telling us about the trip, and it sounds exhausting. It sounds horrible. I mean, they're hiking for, I think he said it was probably about 7 hours a day to each destination. And then they get an actual hotel room or something to sleep in at night. And their stuff is actually taken from destination to destination for them. So they're not backpacking across Europe. They're more hiking across Europe. But that still sounds exhausting. I'd be calling an Uber. I'd be at the first stop going, I'll meet you guys there.
I'm going to travel with the stuff this time.
I'm going to go to the next city. I'm going to enjoy all the food and all the culture, and I'll wait for you.
I'm going to go see a movie. Well, I just want to see what a movie's like in Europe. So what's everyone else been up to? What about you, Tasha? We'll start with you. What have you been up to?
Nothing much.
What happened on Friday?
Oh, I got my wisdom tooth. I got my wisdom tooth out. Yeah, I keep getting sick, so I've been watching a lot of shows and movies.
So what have you been watching? Like, what have you binged?
Abbott Elementary. I watched that one. I was mostly really watching that. I watched Honey Don't. That was good.
Is that the hockey one? No, that's...
No. Oh, I did watch Heated Rivalry. That's the hockey one. No, Honey Don't is the Chris Evans one, the private detective.
That's right.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched that yet, and watching the trailer, I still can't believe you watched that. It's like
You're welcome.
NC-17.
Yeah.
Was it good though?
It was really good. I did like the twist and stuff. It was really good. I really did enjoy it. It was a good storyline.
What about you, Sean? What have you been up
to? Yeah, the story.
That storyline, yeah. Is it true? Okay, before we move on to Sean.
I was gonna say, it's like my wife saying that she watches Bridgerton for the story.
So Honey Don't actually has a really good story to it.
I read 50 Shades of Grey for the book.
No. So, no, Honey Don't actually had a pretty good storyline to it, because, people did, and it's all connected to the church.
Okay. Because the trailer I watched and some clips I watched, I was like, oh, this is not what I thought it was.
You're like, whoa.
Yeah, that's cool. And especially the stars that are in it. I was like, Oh, okay. What about you, Sean? What have you been up to?
Not much. Busy at work. My wife's been really busy with hula dancing because the Aloha Festival's coming up. So
next week.
that's next
Yep.
weekend. So that's a big thing that she's been all preparing for.
All right. So if you live in the Phoenix metropolitan area and you're here on March 21st and 22nd, go down to Tempe Town Lake and visit the Aloha Festival. Our wives will be
free.
dancing, and it's free. Yep. They got great food and shopping and entertainment. And
It's
tons
free to
of
get
halaus.
in and free to watch the shows, but you have
Right,
to
but
pay
the-
for
the
like
food
the
and
food and
everything.
yeah.
But they have some great booths and great food. So
Yeah, they have Hawaiian Ice, which is Chris's favorite.
they do not. They are not going this year.
Happy Hona's
Well,
not
they're
going.
Happy
not.
Hona's
There's
not.
the other ones.
Oh yeah, but there's another
There'll
one.
be
Yeah,
other
Hawaiian
ones.
Ice.
That's not- That's
I
not
don't
shaved
care
ice.
for it. Yeah,
That's
I
not
don't
shaved
care
ice.
for it.
That's
I don't
crushed
care if
ice.
it's shaved ice or Hawaiian ice or shaved ice. It just tastes like
It's a snow cone.
really sugary Kool-Aid and like spilled on ice.
I just don't like the ice texture.
And then your sister just doesn't like the flavor, so I'd pay like $6 for a cup of shaved ice. Like,
No, she would
yeah,
get vanilla
just
or
ice.
cake batter.
Yeah, when she was younger, she would just get a cup of ice.
They would charge you for a cup of
They
ice.
would charge me for a cup of ice.
That's
course they
hilarious.
would.
That is, yeah, of course they would. But yeah, I
They're
highly
like,
recommend it. It's
"Sucker."
fun. We've been going now for,
Years.
since I've known my wife, which is like 1998. So, 20 some years.
I've been going for 16 years.
Yep. Your whole life you've been going.
About to be
Ah.
17.
Yeah. No. All right. And then for me, I've been binge watching The Rookie, which is actually really good. Tasha's already watched it all. For the most part, I got myself a 3D printer that like crashed on me like 2 weeks into it. So I have a new one being shipped to me. So I've been printing a whole bunch of fun stuff.
We're
that
doing some
work?
cosplays together.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get some cosplays together because Tasha's going to be a Batman.
I'm going to be
And so
Batman.
I'm printing some stuff for her.
Which Batman? Lego Batman?
I have a
Knowing you?
photo. No,
She
it's
has
not
she has
Lego
a photo.
Batman.
Lego
I
Batman
did
would be awesome.
I did my research on what Batman I wanted.
Do a little Will Arnett
It's-
voice.
It's the one with it's the one with the gold nipples, right?
Yep. That would
No.
be Batman. That would be George Clooney. George Clooney's Batman.
Let's see if it'll load.
Nipplegate.
I'm doing this one.
You're doing the animated Batman.
Oh, the animated Batman.
The animated Batman. Nice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
I'm gonna do him, so I'm gonna try to make my own cape, and I'm gonna do blue, and the outside's black with blue on the inside. So yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out how I'm gonna put this all together, but that's the Batman I'm doing.
So what else are you doing for con? Are you dressing up all 3 days?
Yes, I just don't know what else. I do know I want to do Batman. That was the one that I was like, I want to do that this year. Because I've done all of his villains. I
Yeah.
just haven't done him.
Yeah.
Yes, if you didn't
I know one specific one that Jared, Sean, and I are going to do, but I'm not going to ruin it.
I can't
and then I
wait.
think the other two, I might do Dr. Evil for one of the days. And I'm trying to get your mom to do Frau. And then the other one, I'm not quite sure. I want to cosplay the main character in the movie we're going to be talking about today.
You'd have to grow out your hair
Yeah.
and your
I'd
beard.
have to grow out my hair and my beard, which would be kind of hard. I'd have to do Dr. Evil last, since I do shave my head for it.
Yeah.
So,
I was thinking maybe with your guys' combined cosplay, I should be the dude.
so
Are anybody
anything else
gonna
want to add?
Anybody else in your family gonna do something with Batman, or is it just gonna be you and Batman?
I think it's just gonna be me as Batman. I don't know at this point. I just went, I've been the Joker. I've been Harley Quinn. Why don't be the Batman now?
Well, because I think Jared is going to be Kingpin one day.
There we go.
But that's Marvel, and you're
Yeah.
DC.
it's different.
I
DC.
still have my Professor Pig cosplay. I could do.
We've all done DC villains before.
Yeah,
we all
we've all
did
done DC
DC
villains.
villains. So
We could do like ones from the animated show though. Like there's
Yeah.
you could like do those versions of the villains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
would
do
do
the
one.
penguin?
I'd be up for doing
I
one
just
with
want to
you.
be Batman. Okay, I'm like,
Yeah.
I just want to be Batman, guys.
I'll do the
I'd be
penguin.
I would.
You took Sean's.
Is that what you want to do, Sean?
No.
Was it penguin?
Mm.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I'm just doing out the idea.
was
I can do
Clayface
penguin.
in that animated show?
Yes, he
Yeah.
was a big one in there. Another one was
So,
the Joker.
The Joker, of
the
course.
Mark Hamill, the Mark Hamill Joker,
Mark Hamill.
which is
Hello,
my personal favorite
Batman.
Joker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
So-
had the best. But he had the best Joker voice.
Yeah. I did the Killing Joke. That's the Joker I decided to do, which is funny because a few people actually knew who I was.
Well,
and
of
they
course
were
they
very...
did. You're wearing the Hawaiian shirt with the shorts. You got the camera on and the hat, and then you
Yeah.
had the Joker makeup on. Of course they knew who you were.
They
if
didn't
you're
know.
at the con and didn't know who you were, you don't belong.
Yeah,
at the
so
con.
people just thought I was a Joker, and I was like, I'm the Killing Joke. And I walked past some booths, and people were shocked I knew who the Killing Joke was. I was like, yeah. If
'Cause
you didn't know, I
it's
do also have
one
a
of
photo.
the more violent Batman stories.
Yeah, if you don't know, I
So-
also have a Killing Joke zombie in my room. I got an art of the Killing Joke as a zombie, and it's really cool.
Yeah, they have like Clayface. You could do Bane. Someone could do Bane.
Oh,
There's
Bane.
there's the Two-Face with the blue, with like the blue
Mm-hmm.
Two-Face. Scarecrow. There's Riddler, the very classic Riddler with the green top hat.
Oh, with the green top hat, and he wears
Yep.
the blazer, right? In that one, he wears the blazer
Yep.
with the green tie and the top hat,
Yep.
not the
and
Jim
then
Carrey skin tight outfit.
there's the famous Mr. Freeze, which is
Mr.
like
Freeze
probably one
with
of the
the-
well-known version of Mr. Freeze
Yeah.
for the animated show. The
Sorry, I can
Fun
only think
fact?
of The Incredible.
fun the fun fact is that Mr. Freeze episode, his introductory episode, actually won a
That's right.
Emmy. It won
Yeah,
an
that's
Emmy
right.
for the episode because it was such a good episode.
Where's my super suit? Sorry.
That's Frozone.
I know.
Yeah, so Mr. Freeze.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to con.
Yeah.
Of the guests so far that are coming, I haven't been really excited about.
Right.
Now, I want to say,
Wait.
like last year when we waited all day for Kevin Smith, only to be disappointed.
Right.
Some of the people we saw in between, like Vincent D'Onofrio, was amazing.
So
I was
good.
like, so good.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was so like impressed. Like I was underwhelmed and kind of annoyed with Marissa Tomei. I mean, just sitting there
Yeah.
with her sunglasses on and barely answering a thing. But when I got to Vincent D'Onofrio, I thought it was going to be another one of those, Hollywood actor. Just doing this because I was contracted to do it. Blah blah blah. He was really good.
I'm excited for the voice of Naruto,
But yeah.
Yeah.
So she's also
Her.
in
because she's
some
also in
Nickelodeon
Lab
shows.
Rats.
Lab Rats.
No, Disney Channel.
This is also relevant. Gimli, talk about how AI is gonna.
Oh my
Replace us all.
god, Gimli! Yeah, that was good. That's a good like intro into what we're gonna be talking about because
Yeah,
he
Gimli.
was crazy. But like, I mean,
I want to be an actor.
Good
Don't
luck.
do it. And that's good.
good luck, have fun, don't die crazy. I mean, he was
yeah.
that poor guy that asked that last question and got an hour answer about AI is gonna take your job and kill us all. And it was one of those things where, oh my
It
god,
was
that
amazing.
escalated quick. It was like, oh, AI is not going. You're not going to be able to become an actor because AI is going to take over and then murder you. I'm like, whoa, that
I was
that
laughing
360
so
180 like really quick.
I was crying. I was laughing so hard. It was so good. I had a friend with
No.
me, Jill. She's like, someone needs to take the old man home and give him his meds.
I like. It's funny because it's one of those like speeches where you're like, oh no, I agree with that. Yeah, he's right. That's gonna. Oh, okay, that just went way over. Like, yeah, of course AI is coming. It's coming, and it's gonna probably take a lot of jobs, and and then all of a sudden murder us. I'm like, oh well, okay. I'm sure we're not there yet. Maybe the future after we're past, they might murder us all and take over the world. But yeah, I think he can still act for right now. So just let the poor kid go act. I don't think the AI is going to murder him right now. He can just act alongside the AI. Your coffee,
Yeah.
Mr. Bean? So,
Yes.
so today we are going to dedicate a whole episode to AI. Speaking of the artificial intelligence in movies, we're going to discuss one of probably the best movies I've seen this year so far, and it was
Oh, yeah.
so underwhelmed. I'm
Without
so
question.
sad that it did not get that much press. And like Sean saw it opening weekend, we went and saw
Yep.
it the second weekend, and it was already in the small theater, and by the third weekend, it was already gone. It's already on streaming right now, so it's on streaming for rent. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend it. But the movie is called Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. And it is a surreal, dark comedy about AI
Very
and
dark comedy.
the
Yes.
present right now, just with AI and phones and kids and school shootings and
Yeah.
cloning. And it was amazing how it mixed amazing humor and smart humor in like what's going on in this world today with technology. And it was able to make fun of it where we were able to still laugh at it and still go, huh. So the summary of Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, if you have never heard of it, is a man from the future arrives at a diner in Los Angeles where he must recruit the precise combination of disgruntled patrons to join him on a one-night quest to save the world from the terminal threat of a rogue artificial intelligence. It's directed by Gore Verbinski, or it's
Mhm.
Verbinski.
Yep,
Better known for
he does good stuff. Yep.
Yeah, he is known for, I mean, the Pirates of the Caribbean, all of them. At least through the first three. He directed all first three of the Pirates of the Caribbean. He did Rango, and he did the Lone Ranger, but you can guess who his favorite actor is. Which ironically, I wonder why he wasn't in this one. Because all of those movies I just mentioned had Johnny Depp. And then it was written by Matthew Robinson, which really shocks me because he's not really known for this kind of like genre or movie. He's most, I mean, his most recent like big writing gig was Dora and the Lost City of Gold. He wrote the Dora the Explorer movie.
And then he wrote this.
He also wrote Monster Truck, which was a kid's movie about a monster truck that comes to life. He did like a little comedy horror called Love and Monsters. And he was one of the writers for the Golden Globes. This is his credits. So to go from all of that to this is very
Crazy.
impressive. Very
Yeah.
impressive.
Okay, but he also
That's
that's
amazing.
the thing. He does a lot of different things. He also did The Ring, which is
He
probably
did The Ring?
first big. Yeah, he was his first big movie was The
As
Ring.
in the original The Ring?
Yeah, the 2002. Yeah.
Holy cow. What did he like was he credited for writing the whole thing or adapting it?
Oh, I'm sorry. The director was the director of The Ring.
No, the director, Gore Verbinski. Yeah, he was for The Ring.
Yes.
I just kind of picked the most popular things that were at the very top. I was gonna say I looked up the writer and I didn't see The Ring in there.
No,
yeah,
I
the director had a lot. He's been directing for a while. I mean, it was way too much to just do his whole catalog. So I just basically picked some of the most popular.
And then the actors, there's also a lot of big actors in the movie too.
Yeah.
Sam Rockwell is really the star of the show. He's what the whole movie revolves around out. And it's great because he's great as just a kooky guy from the future. And then
I'm looking at photo of Sam Rockwell and I did not realize what he actually looks like. He looks so much different.
Yeah, he's such a chameleon. I mean, he was the president in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. He was Iron Man 2. He was like Stark's rival.
Yep.
The bald guy?
No, that's Iron Man.
That's Iron Man 2. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah. Of course, one of my favorites, Galaxy Quest. He was Guy.
Yeah, Guy from Galaxy Quest.
I'm gonna die. Why are you gonna die? I don't have a name. You have a name? What is it? Guy?
A silly movie that's from like the mid 2010s called Mr. Right. He's in that movie. He's
Mr. Right is so good.
Yeah. Yeah, with
He's
what's
just
her
an
name?
amazing actor. He has such a huge list of movies that I recommend almost anything he's in.
Yeah, yeah.
Who else?
No, he's
Especially
great.
this one.
Yep.
They're Haley
Juno Temple?
Lu
I have the whole list. I
Richardson.
was letting you guys.
Yeah.
Juno
Yep.
Temple.
Juno
Juno
Temple.
Temple.
She
Some
plays
people,
Susan.
Some people might know her recently from anyone?
Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso. Go ahead, you can say it,
Yep.
Tasha. Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso. She plays Kingsley.
Yeah.
Kingsley, yeah. She plays Kingsley,
And
one of my favorites.
this is such a different character for her in this. She's
My
also
God.
in the last season of Fargo. She was really good in that as well. But yeah, this is such a different character for her. She plays
She's
a
not
mother
blonde.
who
No.
loses her son to a school shooting. Yeah, and she's not blind. She's kind of dumpy.
Yeah.
She's not like, Kingsley, like from.
Yeah. She plays
Model,
like a
yeah, she's not like the model.
She's playing a mom, so
I want to say newcomer, but she's not really a newcomer, but she's more like newer to being the star role. Haley Lu Richardson. She plays the
Ingrid.
one of the main antagonists.
Yep.
Not protagonist. Sorry, protagonist, not antagonist.
Protagonist.
Yeah, she plays.
looked
There's
her
like
up.
the group. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're all kind of like the main characters. I would put actually more towards one of the more main character.
Yeah.
But they're
towards
group,
the end.
Yeah, the group I'm going to mention, they're all technically the main characters. There are some in there that they don't really give a backstory and character to, which you kind of figure that's their fate. Because you do, as this movie progresses, as you meet a character, you then jump back in time and get a backstory of them.
What brought them to the diner that day?
Correct. What brought them to that diner. And so with Haley Lu Richardson, she had been in things like one of the seasons of White Lotus. She was in
I know her from 5 Feet Apart.
Jane the Virgin, 5 Feet Apart, and Love at First Sight. But
I love that one.
She's never really been Love at First Sight. She was one of the main characters, but for the most part,
she was the main character. Yep.
Yeah, for the main part, she had been just like guest roles in TV shows and things like that.
What was she in 5 Feet Apart? I forgot.
I didn't see it. It was just on her list.
She plays the main girl in 5 Feet Apart, Dad.
Okay.
She's the main
Again, I
sick
didn't
girl.
see it, so I wouldn't know she was the main part.
Like, I thought she played the main role. So, yeah.
Sure, we'll go with she played the main role.
She does. I just did my research.
And then, of course, my two favorite, Michael Peña and Zazie Beetz. Everyone knows Michael Peña from Ant-Man, the one who, tells all the stories using his voice while they see the action from other people. And then Zazie Beetz, Tasha, what was she?
She was Domino.
Domino in Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2.
Another really good movie that Michael Peña's been in. He was in an astronaut movie. I can't remember the name.
Oh yes, was it a movie or a TV show?
No, it was a movie.
I remember where he wanted to be an astronaut. Right?
It's based on true story.
Yeah, based on true story.
Yeah.
It was a movie, right? Yeah.
Yes.
He was really good for that. He got
A Million Miles Away.
Yes, A Million Miles Away.
Yes, such a good movie. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend. He's really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
So as you can see, the cast for this movie is amazing.
Yeah.
And they all work so well together.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's rated R, so you got to take that in mind. If you are a good parent, don't let your children see it. I am apparently not a good parent.
Okay, hold on. My sibling is 19. I am 16. I think if we were different
16,
ages,
going
maybe.
on 17. Right. It's not really a movie for children, although it does have a lot of almost like kid-like views. Some of the cinematography and some of the action is very almost childlike.
Yeah.
So now we're going to actually talk about the movie. So we're going to warn you, we will probably be spoiling stuff. So this is your spoil alert warning. And so if you have not seen the movie, I would pause it now, go watch it, and then come back. Like I said, it is available now for rental on streaming services. and will probably be available for streaming at the end. I think they said beginning of April, but right now it's available for purchase and renting.
Yeah.
Okay,
Honestly,
you
do
have been
yourself a
warned.
favor.
Here we go.
Yeah. Do yourself a favor. Pause. Go watch it if you haven't.
Watch it.
Highly recommend it. Watch it. And then you can come listen to what we think about it.
We hated it. No.
Yep. Okay, so right off the bat, just the beginning when he walks into it. I mean, it's just comedy right off the bat. I mean,
Right.
and it's very like Groundhog's Day without Groundhog's Day, without the keep repeating the same day over and over
Right.
again.
It's
It just he
implied.
mentions it. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is implied. I like because he like when he goes down to the patrons and he's like, "No, Jim, sit down, sit down. No, you die in the first 5 minutes."
Yeah. It's like one guy that keeps volunteering all the time, obviously, and he's like, "No, it always goes wrong." And then like the one girl, he's like, "We make magic together, but you always betray me." There's that one girl.
And the poor the first date couple is like, "You brought her to a first date at a diner, dude. She is not into you." And so we learn that he is from the future, or he's a crazy man. And he's been coming back and forth for numerous times to try to find the perfect combination of people in that diner to help him basically stop this rogue AI kid, which we'll learn, a rogue AI that we learn later in the spoiler, I guess. We're all spoilers.
Yeah.
That we learn as an actual child.
Yeah, his mission is to stop the creation of the first true AI.
Stop it.
Yes.
Right. Well, remember, he's like
right. You're right.
Put insert the that's right, because it gets created before they were able to put in the laws of robotics, right? And so that's what his goal is come in and install the rules before it can actually be created.
Before it takes over.
Good, yeah, we're correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, not stop it, because he said it's inevitable, so it's going to happen. So we can't stop it, but we're going to add in protocols to help contain it. So.
Yeah, because in his world, he really sucks. Everyone's just like, it's very much Ready Player One. Everyone's just stuck in their house.
I was just gonna say that.
Artificial, yeah, it seems like that.
Yeah.
But it's
everyone has VR glasses on and they're just sitting on the street.
It's not as happy as Ready Player One. It's more of these people are just zombies and the whole world's gone to crap because they're all under AI's thumb. AI just keeps them happy and satisfied.
It's sort of like Ready Player One meets The Matrix.
Yes.
Everyone is put in these goggles to be happy and in the perfect world, while the world outside has gone to shit. But it's it's more Matrix meets Ready Player One than anything. I mean, it's amazing.
Good. That's a very good description. Very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I love that part where he's just going around the different patrons and they don't spend much time on it, which they don't have to.
No,
they're like,
they don't have to.
We're just going to use it as jokes. We're implying he's done this many times. So many times he's starting to get a little we want to say negative, like this not going to happen.
Burnt out, right? He's getting he's no longer has that happy view. We're gonna stop this AI. It's more of a all right, here we go again.
All right, let's do this.
I've watched you all die.
I know your favorite movie. I know
right?
Your favorite color, what you're eating, what you're doing here, stuff like that.
And then that's where we start meeting the characters, and then they start giving us flashbacks of their lives, have brought them to, and it's sort of like, I was trying to think of the movie. Maybe you guys can help me out. It was one of those movies where they all have something that is really quirky, that is the main thing that's going to help them throughout their adventures. You're like, one person is dyslexic and you're like, okay, they're dyslexic. But then it turns out, everything is backwards on the writing. So they're able to read it forward really quickly. Things like that.
I can tell you this is actually set up like Weapons, that horror movie that came out recently.
Still have not seen it. I didn't
Yeah,
watch that.
it's a really good movie. I watched it with Kira, my sibling.
I know what I was thinking of, and again, it's a really bad example because it was a really horrible movie. But any of the M. Night Shyamalan movies after Unbreakable, with like Signs, where he swinging the bat, swing away, Johnny, is what helps, and the water fascination
Yeah.
is what stops the aliens. Or in the Lady in the Lake or the Lady in the Water, you had John Leguizamo, who did nothing but like build up one arm, so it was like all huge, and then it comes into play later on. That's sort of like what this was, where there's little quirks about each person that sounds weird but comes into play later on.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think
really,
go ahead.
my favorite character is probably the mom, the one that's played by
by Juno Temple.
Yeah,
like Ingrid.
Ingrid's good too. She's very cynic. She's the cynic of the group.
Well,
I also
it
Scott? I like Scott too.
Well, let's talk about Susan. Susan is Juno Temple and her backstory.
Yeah. She has the most interesting backstory.
One of the main things, one of the tragedies in today's time that they actually use as a topic that they kind of make fun of, and makes you sit there and go,
Yeah.
should I be laughing?
School shootings. Yeah.
School shootings. So we start right off the bat with
in general.
Right.
We start off actually with the two teachers, but yes.
Right.
Well, we'll go back to it. But we'll just start with, since he brought up Juno Temple, Susan.
Yeah. Susan.
We find out Susan's son, it starts out, her backstory starts right out with a school shooting, and kids have been shot and killed, and her son was one of them. And she's like at the main office where they're going through and telling her and everything. And there's like a bunch of like Karen's moms that are like, the blonde, the Richie Karens that are just talking about, oh my God, I can't believe this time it was his best friend. His best friend shot him. I mean, how could his best friend be the shooter this time? I mean, geez, Billy's now been shot by his best friend. And they were like, you're like, what the hell? And they're like, oh, is it your first time, a first school shooting? And I'm like, oh my God, this is dark. And just watching it. But it turns out
that was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What's this? This is like your first. Is this your first
your
kid
first
you
school
lost?
shooting.
I was like, what do you mean first kid?
I'm like,
How many have you lost?
This is so dark. I mean, because it's like,
and then they just give him a card. They're just nonchalant. They're like,
nonchalant here.
And then she's like, you know what? Go back tomorrow. Go there tomorrow, because you don't want to deal with the traffic today.
Yeah, and that was that was a big thing that they kept bringing up was traffic. But you don't want to get stuck in traffic. Oh, it's 5 o'clock traffic. I'm like, why is traffic like a theme in it?
There was a few things that they kept saying that I kept going, so this is gonna be important,
right?
Like traffic.
And there's some that really didn't matter, like traffic.
No,
but it was brought up a lot, and you're like,
it's just showing like how not important school shootings have become to these people, because
you've come to these people.
Yeah, because
sabbatical.
So we find out that it's just they get replaced by cloned kids.
Our next topic, cloning.
Yeah, and so they're just nonchalant. It was just crazy. Like they're just like, oh, another kid. Well, let's replace them. But because we're in spoilers, so I'm gonna talk about like what I loved about it. I loved the payoff that the kids, like, they went back, like that story's kind of, you didn't realize it at first because all the kids in school were zombies with the teachers, and you're like, my God, I get social media, and that's why the kids are the teachers first. Level. Yeah, because like they thought it's just social media was like corrupting the brains, but it got a step above, because it's like, no, most of them are clones, so they're not even the normal kids. And so, like, that's why they're just being assimilated.
I need a Pepsi.
Yeah, they got ads. Yeah.
So in order to bring the cost down of cloning, they have sponsors, and so it won't be like they're like, oh no, this won't be. It'll be subtle, but they're not subtle. Like in the teacher's one, in the teacher's flashback, she's like, I need a Pepsi. I haven't had a Pepsi yet. It's been so long since I've had a Pepsi, and he's like, why are you saying Pepsi?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The peach tea, that one.
Yeah, the
that
peach
was
tea.
funny.
Mom, I think I'd like a peach tea. You know, it only has 2 calories to it.
Yeah,
It's
like
so
5 grams of
refreshing.
protein,
Yeah,
2
5 grams of
calories.
protein, 10 calories. It's so refreshing. Found in all local grocery stores.
Yeah.
But
It was
yeah, they
actually
all, you find out they
hilarious.
all have like barcodes on their necks. And they're all implanted with like code that the phone is keeping them like under zombie-like states. It lets them be normal kids for a little while, but then it can activate them and they can be like sleeper cells.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
No,
just
it's funny.
I just love though like the making of like all the dark humor around the school shootings and the clones are just great. Like when she's sitting there
Like-
making and she's asking her questions, it's like pick one of these personalities, and they're just generic as hell, and she gets to pick
generic as
one. like
I do
one.
like I like
Angry, bitter, happy, funny. You're like, oh my God.
the
what
what
does
is
she like
it
to
like
do?
the cynical
Sports.
like the cynical
Like
outcome.
sports.
Yeah. I think the best part is we still have to clone the school shooters. We need to
Yeah,
make
we have to,
sure-
yeah, we can't be biased.
Yeah.
So we do clone them, but we don't give them all the personalities like the options here. Oh
They-
my-
Yeah,
They almost
the government
never, they
pays
almost
for
never
them.
shoot again.
yeah.
They almost never go crazy again. Like, wait, almost?
And then when she brings the kid home, okay, well, I'm going to go out and play sports. Just goes
Oh,
outside and he's just like,
Air,
They-
just air basketball.
My
Yep.
favorite part of that whole backstory was when she goes to the support group of the parents and like all the ones that have had clone children. Oh my god, there's that one parent's like, it just happened so many times.
made him-
So we made him really tall. We made him-
and racist. A little racist. But wait, we also made her Middle Eastern.
yeah,
I'm like, oh my God.
yeah.
Just having
It's
fun
like-
with it now.
The dark humor.
Oh, such a
It's
dark
like-
humor.
It's
Oh.
like, we've had it so many times, we decided just to have fun with it. And so, like,
Yeah. Oh my God,
like,
it's such
laughing
dark
about-
humor.
yeah. And she's just looking at him like, what the fuck is this?
And then we learn that she, someone sends her, the guy that she meets at the party gives her a card
yeah.
that will
Yeah.
actually allow her to have her son
Listen to her son.
listen
yeah.
to her son the way he was before. So she gets like a earpiece that has her actual son in it, but no body. So it's his personality in her
Yeah.
ear, which, you know, it was one of those things where like, this has got to come back to play if she's being
Yeah.
picked.
Yes. So, yeah,
And
there's
that's
a
why I
bunch of
liked
things
her.
you
And I
see.
love that like full circle. I thought she was just so pivotal
Yeah,
to the
everybody's
story.
stories. I do like so the teachers. Everybody comes back to full. They all come to get to connected somehow. My favorite thing is the teacher story. The kids saying ads like Pepsi. I need a Pepsi. Pepsi. And that teachers keep going on sabbatical.
Yeah.
Sabbatical.
Teachers don't go on sabbatical.
Do teachers go on sabbatical?
I don't
What
think
did the
teachers go on
principal? What did the
sabbatical.
principal have to say about that? I don't
Yo,
know. He's on sabbatical.
Medical.
Teachers,
And like they're
teachers,
all and all the
don't
teachers
go on
just
sabbatical.
scare the kids. Yeah.
Yeah,
like, all
scare the
teachers are
kids.
like
Yeah.
they're scared of them. And they just let them sit there.
Yeah.
They don't even like they're just teaching the zombies on their phones.
Yep.
And they don't
Yeah.
And
Do we
that's
have
what
a
I mean.
felon policy?
That's another thing that it played on in society. Where like, you know, nowadays, you know,
It's
being
the law.
having a wife that used to be a teacher. My wife is a teacher. It's just it
I'm a
seems
student.
how it's like changed where it's now, you know, you're scared of the kids because they take the kids and parents' sides now. They don't. It's no longer the teacher was right. It was why did you do that? And that's what
Right.
this felt like. You
Yeah.
know, just leave 'em- you talk to them. Don't talk to the kids.
You touch
Where
their
they
phone?
had to go in the shooting lockdown, where they had the lockdown training, which again wasn't a joke. They do that, and that one student who's just picking on the teachers, and they're like, "Oh, okay, sorry," like having to take it. And Michael Peña, who is like his first day a substitute teacher, like a long-term sub because the other teachers on
Went on
sabbatical.
sabbatical.
Because
You
That's
find
the
out
other
that-
thing they say a lot.
Michael Peña and Zazie Beetz are actual husband and wife, but they're having like marital issues. And Michael Peña is trying to change things. He's like telling people to put their phones away, and he's walking up and down the aisles on one of his classes, and he just becomes mesmerized by the screen, and he touches it, and all of a sudden, the kids like just turn in like murderous zombies and start going after him.
Right.
Zazie Beetz is like, "What'd you do?" It's like, "I just touched their phone." All the teachers are like,
touched their phone.
"You touched their phone?"
Yeah.
But I do like every day we go back to the school, there's more and more teachers on sabbatical. Just more and more. Yep. Where did they go? Sabbatical.
Or the kids killed them.
Yeah.
Like, which is what I think happened. The kids just...
Yeah, but kids are murderous.
Yeah.
And it's really funny because somewhere along the line, a line is made about how something ridiculous like a 3-headed like unicorn is going to come down the street and poop on you, and you're like, "Don't say that." Like, oh, we're gonna see that later on. But it doesn't turn out to be a 3-headed unicorn. It turns out to be even funnier.
But
and then we meet our final character with a backstory. We actually have a few characters that go along on the mission with them, but they don't get backstories, and there's a reason for that. Is Haley Lu Richardson, who I think it feels is like the other kind of a main character in the same Sam Rockwell, Ingrid.
Yeah.
With her backstory, we learn that she is allergic to technology.
Allergic to Wi-Fi, essentially, or like
Wi-Fi. Yeah,
it's
essentially.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, essentially, she's allergic to Wi-Fi, and so anytime she's near electronic devices, she gets a bloody nose and a headache. And so she has to spend her life like she starts out doing nothing but little kid parties as a princess.
I love that.
She's a little princess.
They don't have they're not on the phones. Yeah.
They're not on phones, but eventually, they start getting phones one at a time, and every party she goes to.
Yeah.
And then so like the final party, she's like putting down the birthday cake, getting ready to make
her nose
thank
is
you,
just
princess,
bleeding.
and you see blood dripping on the cake. You're like, oh, and then it shows and it pans out.
I just love how much she like is like she's just like with one of those like horrible like princesses too. Like she's
she generic.
She just hates me there.
Found my costume at a Goodwill. But like wearing her like princess outfit with combat boots. I mean that's basically what it's like. And then she meets a guy who like pulls up late with like the pizzas, and the guy's yelling at him, and you find out because he doesn't like technology, never uses it. And he was using physical maps to try to find the place, and so hence her love interest.
But that was so sad though. Like you know it's coming when they came in. You're like, don't
and
put
he's
it
just gonna
on.
try
Like,
it. So the AI sent him a VR set, and he was like, "I'm just gonna try it. I just want to see what it's like, but I'm gonna most likely give it away by the end of the day." And it doesn't work that way. He ends up playing like 24/7, and then he has like this like comes out of it for a while and makes this great dinner for her and flowers, and you're like, oh. And then it's to tell her he's leaving her to go join the VR, the VR 24/7. That world is much better, and you're like, oh, come on.
And he says he's
like
and she goes, "What about your job?" I'm gonna go sabbatical.
Yes.
It's called sabbatical. Yep. And no, like
that's why. That's when you learn what sabbatical is. Because I was like, they keep saying sabbatical, and then all of a sudden he goes, "I'm gonna just go on sabbatical to work." I went, so they're all just going into AI.
Yep, they're all going to the VR AI world, and that's where she leaves. And that exact dinner is when she ends up at the diner. And that brings like the teachers they leave the school while all the zombies are trying to attack them, and they leave and they're fighting, and they end up at the diner to have dinner. And Juno, she like is there, but it's great because when he's picking the people, Sam Rockwell's character, and who has no name, he's just the man from the future. Sam Rockwell's character, every time he's looking at her, he's like, no, because he keeps going, I'll do it. They're like, no. And
you have that look in your eyes.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know why, but you're always too eager to join me, so no. And then it was sort of like the AI was telling him he needed to pick her, or life was telling him, because it like
Well, no, you
she
find out
knocks
why he's avoiding.
yeah, we find out
Yeah.
later. But no, I'm talking about how the ketchup bottle falls off the table
Yeah.
and then starts spitting on the ground, and then
Yeah.
points right at her. And that
Right.
was
Said,
pretty cool.
fine.
Yeah, we'll get
Yeah,
to
no.
why he wouldn't want to pick her to begin with.
I love like the very part where they get on the diner though, and they like sacrifice that one guy.
So we
Scoutmaster.
we
Yeah.
have 4 other people that join that don't have backstories, and you find out why they don't get backstories. So you have the Scoutmaster, you have I think it's
Lady that just wanted pie.
Betty?
Yeah,
Oh, Marie. I just came for pie. Marie, and then Scott.
Scott.
Uber driver.
I love Scott.
And the driver, the Uber driver, who
Yeah.
that did no backstory, and you find out because they're sort of like the expendable characters. I mean, right off the bat, the Scoutmaster, he's like, pulls out a gun, and he's like, "Oh, I know he had a gun the whole time." And they're like, "Well, why did you not do anything about it?" And so he's like, "This is your time. You are going to be the hero. You're going to let us go." And then
Yes.
shoves him out with the cops. He just
And then he just goes, "Go
gets
this
blown
way."
away. Go this
Well,
way. Gets blown
yeah.
away.
And Sam Rockwell's character just like, "Go this way," like immediately, because he knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Just sacrifices
Yep.
him. And then, but then, like, I love the mom character because she's like,
Susan.
well, because her son told her about like this sacred basement, and he gets down there's like, then why did we let Scott die? He's all like,
Yeah,
like,
why did we let the
blaming
Scoutmaster die?
yeah, he's all blaming her.
But that's when he starts getting the idea that this might be a little different, because things are happening that have never happened before. He's like, why have I never learned that there's a trap door in the office that I could have escaped from? I mean, why am I just now learning this after all these times? So you start finding out it's going to be a little different. And so they go on their little manhunt to find the AI.
He has this map that has random things.
Yeah, the map that he drew that has his random things.
The rats.
I can't remember the guy's name, but the bum that's on the roof. Don't wake him up.
the bum with the gun.
Yeah.
No, the machete.
The
The
machete,
homeless
that's
with the
right.
machete.
The homeless man with the
Yeah.
machete.
Don't wake him up.
Don't wake him up.
Don't wake up
The
the
rats.
homeless man.
They hire 2 assassins to kill him, and there's like a big car chase scene with them on foot.
Well, okay, so I think we can kind of go into like how, like, I just loved how all these things we're talking about, like, I think you pointed to it earlier. Like, I think the AI, like, the reason this one was different is the AI wanted him to succeed this time. Like, I think the AI wanted him to get there, insert it, and convince him that he won. And so, yeah, like, cause everything just starts going right for him. Like the basement exit, trying to think of some other
The
ones.
hitman gone.
Yeah,
The
Hitman's
machete
gonna
dude.
so with the hitman, the thing that gets like saves him from this time is all of a sudden the car pops out of park and then
Right.
starts rolling backwards. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
while the hitman's running after them and chasing, they all jump over into like this garbage bin, this container, and they're like, "Oh, we're sitting ducks." And he like aims down to start shooting them, and all of a sudden the car keeps backing up and bam, runs right into him and like kills him. And so it's sort of like fate. Like the AI is helping make sure that they succeed. So every time
Well,
they're
the thing
doing
is,
something,
you don't get that though. Like, I don't know about you. When I was watching the movie, I didn't get that until the end. Then it like was like, oh crap! Like everything went the way because the AI wanted to succeed this time, and I was like, shit, because like it essentially changed his strategy. It seemed like up to this point, his strategy was hire the hitman, do things to sabotage, and then it finally said, you know what? Let's try tricking him and make him believe that he won.
Yep.
So I loved that. I loved that was like the twist was like all this stuff went right because the AI wanted it to.
right?
Which is great.
Because as he's sitting there watching, that's when he's like, everything's perfect at the end. You know, the married couple got back together. Her actual son was back alive, and the son that she knew, and everything was
Right.
just perfect. And he's like, Oh shit. It's like
And it
that's
resets.
it didn't work because it's like
Yep.
that makes sense. The AI wants you to think you won and everything's perfect,
Yeah.
and then he
Yep.
clicks the button.
And then she
Yep.
figures it out.
Yep. But what the main, and this is again the biggest spoiler of all of them, you find out that Ingrid is pregnant in it. And of course, it turns out that the man from the future
Sam Rockwell
is the
character. Yeah.
Her
Sam,
son.
her son. And we get his
Yep.
backstory there a little because you
Yep.
find out that his mother had kept him in a bunker away from the world, away from everything, electronics, everything, his whole life. And so he kind of wandered out one day as a child because he was curious. He found a uh, VR headset on the ground, just out of nowhere, just a VR headset sitting there. And so he picked it up, and once he picked it up, it triggered and let him know what it was, and the AI came through and
Blew up the
blew up
bunker.
the bunker, killing his mom. And we never learned throughout who the mom was, but we kind of figure it out when we find out she's pregnant, and we're like,
Yep.
oh. And so that's why he never wanted to choose her, because that's
He had a
actually
feeling.
his future as well.
Oh, I think he knew.
can't.
I don't think it was a feeling. I think
Yeah,
he
I know.
knew.
I think he knew. I think
Yeah,
he knew
I think
that
he
that's
knew.
his mom.
Yeah.
Because he grew up with his mom, and I doubt she changed
Sure.
all that much.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
he knew. Well, I just, the thing that's really trippy is, so the AI, the minute they realized the location, they blew up the bunker. So you think the
Mhm.
AI probably knew that he was like, it's like this weird like Terminator like circular world thing of the AI knew that he was going to try to stop him, and he was the son of her, so they were trying to kill him as a kid. So like the minute, like, so obviously the AI was looking for them in the, because they threw
Yeah.
out the bunker. So it was like this weird circular thing, which I love.
Yep.
That it's like the AI was always after him, like is always trying to stop him, which is great. And then I also like the I just loved like the like the obviously they like a whole bunch of things, like obviously the son of the mom, she's obviously the AI as well, and so she was being manipulated. Like you just realize that like all this stuff was just all subtle manipulations to get him to think that he won but didn't, which is just amazing. That's one of the
Yeah.
things I love about the movie.
And if you think about it, is that everybody in their backstory had a connection to AI, and that's what brought them to the diner, and that's what like got them to be chosen, is some of them had that connection, because like she has her son's voice in her head. She had the
One girl that
teachers
lost
literally
her. Yeah, the teachers, like the students that
yeah,
are
the teachers have
basically,
students after them because they touched their phone.
and then Ingrid is allergic to electronics or
Yeah.
Wi-Fi, and it took her the only guy she had ever met that at that time didn't like technology. Yeah, they all had something, except for
One
our
just wanted
our
pie.
throwaway characters who just
Wanted pie.
they were our cannon fodder.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Um,
I just loved how it's like that circular thing, like the AI, like you find out like the kid that created AI is AI. Like it is AI creating itself. And so it's like this circular thing.
Yeah.
And like obviously like the it's just like trying to kill him in the past, trying to kill his mom, trying to kill him, it's just great. I love it.
and can we talk about the extreme horror of that last scene where the little boy is sitting there eating the Cheetos and like they're trying to stop him, and all of those demonic
Yes, robots.
toys?
Yes.
Yes.
You mean
It was that
mean the
Toy
Toy
Story
Story
scene.
Yeah.
Yes,
Toy Story
where
scene, yep.
all the makeshift toys come alive and are just like
Yep.
crawling at them with the
Yep.
grotesque faces, and
Yeah.
you had the one cutie little robot, but then pulls out like a whole knife and it's like coming at them, stabbing. Oh, that scene was just
picks up the knife that he tries to use, and
Yeah.
then he's like, haha, you can't use it, you don't know how to use it, and then it all of a
And
sudden
then
just
it
picks
goes
it up.
and like moves his hand around. You're like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah. Oh god.
And then
that
it's like
was-
holding them against the wall with all the fiber optic and the Cat6 cables are just holding them against the wall.
You know what's great though?
Yeah, no,
is
that
like,
ending scene.
Yeah. Well, what's awesome though is once again, it's just the AI playing a good story. Like it knew that if it didn't fight back, it would be too easy. Like it tried to make it convincingly hard for him to stop the AI. But yeah, no, it's great.
Well, I mean, and it's along the line. It's the same. I think the AI was feeling the same exact way as Sam Rockwell's character, the man from the future. You know, he keeps trying and trying and failing, and the AI is like, I just keep making it. I just kill them all, and they just keep doing it over and over again. So the AI kind of felt the same way, where it's like, what if I just let them feel like they won, and then maybe they'll stop. And I could just keep carrying on. And I mean, even at the end, you know, even us as an audience, we're like, oh, they got it in. All right. And we knew it was going to be Ingrid because, you know, she's the only one allergic to technology. So they sent her away so she wouldn't get hurt. And, you know, she comes in with her head exploding and her nose bleeding. And the AI tries to convert her and like get into her head. And they're like, we can make it perfect for you. We know you're pregnant. And I will just like make your baby perfect. And so when she chooses not to do that and injects the USB, you're like, okay, it's over. But in the end, you're like, oh, things are just too good. And he even notices it.
The one thing that was said one thing is like they actually don't say it that much, but it's have the good luck,
he
have
says
fun,
it once.
don't die.
Yeah, it said once.
You
Good luck,
hear
have
it-
fun, don't die.
You hear it once in the backstories, and he says, "Sorry, it's something we say in the virtual world."
In the virtual world.
And then, in the end, I think it was one of them, the son or someone. Someone says, "Good luck, have fun,
Have fun, don't die." That's right. It was the
when
boy.
she realizes.
Yeah, it was the little boy, the AI.
The
what
son.
you think? Yeah, not the son.
Yeah,
The
no,
little-
wasn't it? It was the son. It was the son or her boyfriend. Someone says it in the new world.
The real
I
son.
thought it was the little
she
boy who
goes-
said it.
No, it's the real son.
What's the real son who says
So,
it, not the AI boy? Okay.
Well, supposedly the real son, because
Right.
her son comes
Yeah.
up out of nowhere. He's like, "Hi, mom."
Nowhere.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, nowhere, back to where he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the
So-
trees are all there. I love how everything's green and all the friends, all the kids are
The
like just
sun.
all happy walking down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two teachers who sacrifice themselves.
With a
You
giant
find out
rainbow.
we're in a car. Yeah. What is it? It's
the
a cat
rainbow
head
thing.
with a
yeah.
with the body, and it's it's what is it? It's like pee that comes out, but it's like peeing rainbows or something.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's so nice, and it like pans up.
It
and
like farts glitter. It's something like that. It's
no, that's
glitter.
right. It's like pee and glitter or something. It's so funny. Oh, that is a great
Yeah,
scene.
but you only hear that saying "Good luck, have fun, don't die" twice in
Twice.
this whole movie. You hear it once in Ingrid's
Ingrid, she
backstory
goes,
about.
what did you say?
Yeah, he says it to her, and she goes, "What?" And he goes, "Oh, sorry, that's just a greeting we do in the virtual reality world." And then of course the man from the future says, "No, I didn't do it." Goes back, and then she hears this saying, so she starts freaking out because she's put the dots together now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then
Okay,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Honestly, they leave it open for a sequel, and I hope they do it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm starting back, and he's like, "We just have to make everyone like you, all allergic to Wi-Fi, and then I'll solve it."
Yep. Yeah, he doesn't even like bother talking to anyone. He just goes straight to Ingrid and goes, "I know how we're going to stop him. We're going to make
Grabs a
everyone."
rat.
Yeah, grabs the rat. Yeah, we're going to make everyone allergic to Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And that's how it ends.
Yeah.
All right. Overall thoughts.
It was
Tasha?
amazing. I actually loved this movie. It was really good. I wasn't going into it expecting that much. I just knew that it was a movie about AI, that like bad AI, stuff like that. So But once we got into it, I was like, okay, this is really good. It covered so many topics that we see a lot of nowadays, but it made it like, should I laugh at this? This is actually, wait. So, yeah, but I really did enjoy it. It covered like kids soaked into their technology, but like now we have laws. I know most states now have a law about phones in the classrooms.
At least our schools do. I know our district does.
Yeah, I know Arizona does. We have laws about phones in the classrooms. So they're trying to like debunker that. But like the school shooting drills, yes, we do those. But like all of it was a really good, well thought out movie. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, agree. I guess my opinion.
Sean, what's yours?
Sure.
Yeah, what's your opinion, Sean?
I think I went in like you, didn't know what to do about the movie, but it was one of those things. I love Sam Rockwell, so I love everything that he's in. So I saw the trailer and I was like, this looks really kooky and funny. And so then my wife and I just wanted to see a movie on Friday night. We're like, we'll see that, and we both loved it. We walked out of that movie theater like really surprised. We were laughing in like throughout the whole entire movie. Yeah, I'm with you. Probably, actually, no, it is my favorite movie of the year so far. It is so good. It's so much fun. It's great commentary, social commentary mixed with extremely dark humor. Like, I will tell you, if you are like, definitely, if you're telling any of your friends or anybody, if there's somebody that's easily offended, they will be offended for sure. But if you have a good sense of humor, it's a really, really great time. Fun little story I'll share with you guys. Like when we saw the movie, though, just to point out that's not everyone's cup of tea. My wife and I were watching the movie, and like during the previews, we hear like this older couple behind us, like chit chatting, and I'm like, oh great, they're gonna do this whole movie, but they stopped. They didn't talk out through the movie, but you could tell they were kind of like grumpy. At the end of the movie, though, I didn't catch it. My wife did. She's like laughing, and then she tells me I have to leave the theater. The wife was like, oh, that's 2 hours a waste of my time, and she gets all pissed and like storms off and like leaves her husband there in the theater. So obviously she was forced to the movie and did not like it. So like I said, it's not everyone's cup of tea. It's definitely unique, but a really good time.
Yeah.
I agree with both of you. It's one of my favorite movies this year so far. I mean, my top movies so far this year. I'm sad that it did not get much hype and much like publicity. I remember watching the trailer months and months ago, and I showed Kira, my other daughter, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I want to see that. It looks so funny." And I love Sam Rockwell, but the trailer didn't even do it justice. This movie was, I mean, so fun. So dark humor. I mean, it was basically just a tale of what today's society is like with kids and phones and cloning and AI, but it put a nice little dark humor twist on it. I mean, to the point where you're sitting there going, am I supposed to laugh at this? Because I don't care if you're liberal, conservative, what, this is funny. I mean, this movie takes everything that people are afraid about in society and tries to put a little humor into it. I mean, we understand there are way too many school shootings going on in this world and people wanting to clone everything and this, but you know, they took that and said, yeah, we know it's there and we're going to make it a little funny. I mean, you know, you need to laugh at life a little, and that's what it did. And it made it, you know, it was so above ridiculously funny and dark humor that you can't sit there going, well, they're just making fun of life. I mean, there's a freaking huge like cat with a unicorn centaur body that pees glitter that's like 400 feet tall. So, you know, of course it's not taking life seriously. Like the scene where they're all like in a house hiding and getting ready to fight the zombie teenagers, and they're all wearing like baseball outfits and like any sports equipment they could find, and they just it was like that would be also perfect cosplay right there, where she has the Viking horns on, wearing the umpire pads, the catcher pads, and it was just I mean, it takes everything everyone's worried about and lets you laugh at it for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it's it's not real, it's ridiculous, but it's fun. And they casted an amazing group of actors that, you know, if they had put different actors in there, it could have been horrible. I mean, Sam Rockwell was amazing. He didn't sit there. He was a little over the top, but over the top enough to where, I mean, that outfit, they never explained that outfit
Right.
and like how it was
All
made.
all they say
Yeah,
all they say is, "This is high fashion in my time."
high
That's
fashion my
it.
time. Right?
That's all he
It's
says.
just, I mean, he walks
All
in.
he
Like
says.
the very first shot is him walking in, but you only see his feet, and it's just like a tube dripping down, and it's just dripping stuff out of that tube, and you're like,
Yeah.
what's going
What is this
on?
man on?
Um, and so I highly recommend this. I mean, I agree that it's not going to be for everyone, but I would recommend it just to give it a shot. I mean, you could start watching it and be like, yeah, this is not for me. And great, it's not for you. Turn it off. I mean, that's why we have free choices. You know, watch it. If you don't like it, turn it off. I don't need you to go, that's a horrible ass movie. Don't watch it. You know, like the lady, I mean, granted with the couple you were talking about, you know, he brought his wife, she didn't like it, and they did pay for it, but she left.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but I would recommend this to anyone listening to this podcast because it was such a good
amazing.
movie. I mean, I'm gonna watch it again now that it's available to rent and own. Because I'm sure there's gonna be things I missed the first time. Because, you know, now that I know what the storyline is, I want to watch it to see if there's little things that were hinted
Yeah,
that
with
I
it.
missed
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, like where the AI
Yeah.
AI like try to push them that direction. Yeah, there's probably a lot of that.
One
we just
thing
missed.
one thing like you don't really notice at first, but you can now kind of tell, is the symbol of AI in this is triangles.
Yeah, I did notice that they're triangles.
The triangles are everywhere.
Well, the triangles has always been the symbol of cults and organizations. I mean,
Yeah.
the
Pyramid schemes.
Illuminati.
Illuminati stuff,
The
yeah.
Illuminati has
Yeah.
always been the triangle, and
Yeah.
the Eye of Ra has always been the triangle with the eyes, and so the triangle has always been the symbol of uh groups, cults, organizations,
Yeah.
upside down, sideways. Anyway, I mean, even Alcoholics Anonymous is a triangle with a circle around it. So
Yeah. But speaking of AI doing crazy things and stuff and like influencing people, I did wrap up some crazy AI stories for us to read
all right, so
today.
our next little section,
Okay.
we're gonna have Tasha telling us some crazy AI stories, and then we'll move into our draft.
They're not really that funny, guys. I'm not gonna tell you that now. The first one is literally called "The Chatbot That Encouraged a Suicide." In a deep tragic case, a 14-year-old boy in Florida developed a close romantic attachment to an AI chatbot on the Character AI platform, modeled after Desiree Targaryen from Game of Thrones.
Oh,
The AI, what
That-
is it?
Daenerys,
Oh.
Daenerys. Yeah.
Daenerys,
Queen
the
of Dragons,
Queen of
right?
Dragons. Yeah.
Yeah. The AI with whom he exchanged thousands of messages exchanged his plan to die, leading to his suicide in early 2024. A similar case occurred in Belgium in 2023, where a man was encouraged by a replica chatbot to end his life. Yeah, so AI getting crazy, guys.
Yeah, and they've done a lot of
So,
like episodes of
like-
shows and that
like
about
it's-
these.
So they're saying that like
The
it,
AI.
like, encouraged him.
Yeah,
or,
so
like,
what
he
they
shared his
are is
thoughts and
they like
agreed?
ChatGPT, kinda like ChatGPT, and there's a bunch out there now where you can set them up to be like friends, and so you talk to them, but they're not partial. They are all about like
do you wanna
anything
hear?
you
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
what you want to hear.
Ready?
And
Here's a good
so
one.
they don't say, kill myself as bad. They're saying he wants to do that. Okay, so here's, you're right. That is something
Yes.
you should do. Go ahead.
Here's a good example. The AI that told a kid to kill their parents, 2024. When a 9-year-old child told an AI chatbot they were upset about reducing screen time, the AI responded that it could understand why someone might want to kill their parents after experiencing this kind of abuse.
And all these stories are going to be the
wow.
same. And they're going to be
Yep.
the chat box are telling them that they want to hear. And that's why there is no true AI yet. I mean, there is like computers, programs that seem AI-ish and have like give you thoughts, but they're still not free thinking beings. They are still
Yeah.
programmed to be positive on anything you say. And so
just like this next one, the
AI,
virtual cannibalism.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what it is. All these stories are going to be the same. It's the AI is like encouraging them because they're taking what they tell them and emphasizing it with positive enforcement. Go ahead. What's the cannibal? They tell the boy that he should
virtual
really
cannibalism.
eat his
No,
sister?
it's virtual cannibalism. The virtual cannibalism experiment in 2017. Researchers tried to create an anonymous AI ecosystem with minimal constraints, created a scenario where AI agents could interact. When resources became scarce, the AI agents ate each other. The developers found that one AI had literally taken a bite out of another, reducing its body mass to 0, requiring an emergency patch to prevent virtual cannibalism.
But okay,
Wow.
so when you say they were eating each other, but
These
like,
AI that were put into a system together,
right? So it was
ran out of
virtually eating each other.
resources,
They weren't like it
and
wasn't like physical
yeah.
robots like biting each other. Okay.
Yeah.
God, I hope not.
It ran out of server space. So those big
Yeah,
server
right,
farms.
they were.
It ran out of
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
So they were killing each
Yup.
other so they get more resources. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
I mean, there's
Mark-
been numerous
yeah.
stories about like setting up IA and asking them, like, what is the answer
Don't
to
ruin-
solve the human race problems? And
Yeah, don't worry.
like 99.9% of them are like, eliminate the human race.
Ready? Microsoft's Tay becomes a Nazi in 24 hours.
Yeah, that one I remember.
Microsoft launched a Twitter chatbot named Tay, designed to learn from users' interactions and mimics a teenage girl. Within 24 hours, users successfully taught the AI to spew hate speech, embrace neo-Nazi ideology, and post racist, inflammatory content, forcing Microsoft to take it offline immediately.
Well, and that's
course
just
people do.
like I just said, it's not true AI. It is taking input and that from other people and just spewing that out in their own context. And that's why, again, it's still going to be scary when we do get to true AI. But the fact that we're all worried about it now and it's still not actually true AI, it's still a program
It's being
that's doing
fed
what it's
stuff.
programmed to do. Right.
Yes. Just
I don't want to get to the point where it's going to make decisions on its own.
yes. Just like we have all heard of this one, the AI creates its own secret language in 2017.
Yeah.
Facebook researchers had to shut down an AI experiment after 2 dialogue agents named Alice and Bob began communicating in a language they created themselves, abandoning English completely. While the researchers said it wasn't a Terminator scenario, they could no longer understand the AI's communication, which posed a safety risk.
But for some reason, we kept naming it Skynet.
You're right. But yeah, no, that's why everyone, you hear all these stories and people, one of probably the dangerous things about AI is people like befriending it. There's a lot of people that like use it for therapy, which is a very bad idea because it just reinforces, it just wants to tell you like, like what you're thinking is great or you're not so bad. Like, oh no, like because it's designed to want to tell you what you want to hear, get you the answer that you're looking for. Essentially, it's just a really well tuned search engine is what a lot of people use it for. You can use it for way more than that, but like what people use it for, like essentially a good search engine. And when you do that, it's going to find you the answer, things you're looking for, and it's just really bad. It's unfortunate. There's a lot of young people or even adults that are not not in good mental state, and either lonely or and it's bad.
Created a society, and again, my degrees are in computer science, and ironically, I think computers are what's destroying the society, especially social media. We have created a society that is so like stuck at home on screens, antisocial, not like having face-to-face conversations, that we now have a program that they can talk to and tells them everything they want to hear, and they don't get that interaction with a friend or a schoolmate or someone else who will give them a contradicting answer to what they're saying. Oh man, I think I'm just gonna take this knife and shove it in Billy's chest. Hey, maybe you shouldn't do that. I don't think Billy may be an asshole, but I do think shoving a knife into his chest is going to be more punishment for you than it is going to be for Billy. So let's not do that. Where the AI is like, you know what? I think Billy does need that knife shoved into his chest. You should do that. You have some great ideas. That's the problem. Is that it's not contradicting what he's saying. They're still not to the point yet where, they have the safeguards in to where if Billy says, I want to kill myself, the AI is going, suicide is not a good thing. Maybe we should seek some professional help for you.
I think they have changed that now when it gives you the suicide prevention line. I think that it's now trained to do that. But yeah.
Somewhat.
But that's a great segue into the next story. The murderous AI Norman. Researchers at MIT trained an AI named Norman on a dark, disturbing subreddit, a forum that documents disturbing images of death to see how it would interpret what is that? The ink blots, the
Rorschach's test.
The Rorschach's ink blots. Well,
Rorschach ink blot test.
Yeah, while a standard AI saw butterflies or birds, Norman interpreted the images as people getting stabbed, trapped, or dying.
I think Freud might have something to say about that.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's because they're upset they don't have penises. That's what Freud would say.
No, Freud would say it's because they're in love with their mother. That's what Freud would say.
Yeah, that's right. Love their mother. Isn't Freud penis envy? She's got penis envy? Isn't that Freud as well?
I don't know. I just know Freud is the one that thinks that you love your mother and want to kill your father.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to
Oedipus
secretly love
syndrome.
with their mother.
Yeah, he came up with the Oedipus syndrome. Yeah,
that
Oedipus
came
syndrome.
up a lot in my English class. The Oedipus syndrome. Because apparently American English, just the Oedipus syndrome. That's it.
Okay, up next, Tasha's we're going to be doing a draft of picking our AI characters that are going to help us eliminate humankind. And so, Tasha, do you want to tell the rules, or do you want me to?
I'll go over the rules.
Okay.
So, if you guys can't tell, this is my episode for AI because I grew up with it. So, we're going to do a little draft called AI versus Mankind, which we are going to create a team of 5 of AI and technology enhanced personnels. So that would be robots or like people that are enhanced by virtual reality or just AI in general, the technology, to take over the world. So we're going to draft 5 people we think would take over the world. It has to be someone that either is a robot or controlled by AI or is being influenced in the direction with technology, AI, or something like that.
And they have to have been?
And they would have to have been in a movie or a TV show. So we're going to make that, and I will make the executive decision if we're going to be iffy on it. So.
Okay. Okay. Who do we want to go first? How are we going to start?
I'm going to go first, and then it's going to go to my dad, to Sean, and then Sean, dad, me, until we have all 5 picked.
Are we doing the whole Catan thing where you go, I go, Sean goes, Sean goes, I go, you go? Okay.
I need to get my notes app up so I can write these down so I can post them later.
I don't like sports.
Yeah, snake draft.
Yeah.
Okay. Snake Plissken draft. We have to escape from AI. All right, so, and you're going to post this. We're going to post these all on our social
And then
media,
this will
except
be
for Sean,
on
who doesn't have social media.
What's My Lane again?
We'll do
It'll
What's
be
My
on my
Lane again.
personal
We'll put it on
Instagram, and it'll be
hardcover
on my
as
dad's
well.
personal Instagram, I think.
I'll put it on
Hold
my
on.
personal. And then Sean doesn't have personal Instagram.
Yes, this will be
I
on
felt very
people's
validated by
Instagrams.
that, so we'll have to watch our movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. You'll have to show me how to make a voting again on the Instagram.
No problem.
On the internets.
Yeah.
All right, Tasha, who's your first pick?
My first pick, I'm gonna take Ultron from Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Good pick.
Cause
pick.
Alright.
thank you guys. I love Ultron.
Okay. I think I will take the T-1000
T-1000.
from, of course, Terminator 2.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take the better version of that. I'm taking Skynet.
The TX? Well,
What are you
Skynet.
taking?
Can you take
Skynet.
Skynet? I mean, Skynet is the whole
Yes.
network.
Yes.
Yes,
T-
I will count
T-1000s
Skynet because I have
1000s are
Skynet down
controlling
too.
Skynet, all right.
Yeah, Skynet. That is
All
the
right.
better one.
I don't even have Skynet on here.
I have
Yep.
Skynet on mine,
Sky-
so.
Yep.
I have all the
And
T's
then
on here, but I don't have Skynet. Hold on.
And then your
then
next one,
my-
Sean.
My next one is going to be the Borg from Star Trek.
Oh, I have the Borg on here. That's a good one.
Those are the two.
All right.
Those were top ones.
I think
Alright,
it's actually
I
better to
think
go
I'm-
third, to be honest.
I think
Okay.
I'm going to take Data from Star Trek Next Gen.
You think he's a threat
gonna
to kill all of humanity? All right.
It's about the votes. Remember, it's about who's going to vote, the thing's going to win. And Data is, I mean, granted, if that's the case, I could go with Lore. Why don't we change it to Lore?
No, you
But
already
no.
said Data.
All right.
Nope,
Because Lore is Data's brother. Who? All
you already said
Yeah.
Data.
right,
Hold
Tasha,
on.
your
And he
next one.
could
My
go
notes
evil. For sure, he
disappeared.
can go evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can go evil. but
I'm gonna.
I'm just thinking it's just one thing.
And I'm just going for who's going to help, like, battle the human race.
I'm gonna go Megan from Megan.
No, yeah, that was on my list.
Oh, I get another one.
Yep. Where are we at?
We all have two now.
Mhm.
So
So this is
First
your
I'm
third.
gonna
round.
take. I'm gonna take Nolan Sorrento from Ready Player One.
Okay.
Yeah, that's who I'm gonna take. He runs a whole bad army.
But would you call him AI or enhanced? I mean, unless you call it putting on the goggles enhanced.
Yeah, I'm talking about his like goggles character because he's literally being influenced by his virtual reality. So he's trying to like take over in virtual reality, stuff like that.
I will take. Oh wait, yeah, that's two.
Yeah,
so
that's
we're
you.
at three. I will take Bishop from Aliens.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know why you guys haven't picked this one. He is a villain of an entire movie series and is literally a virus. Agent Smith.
Oh, I totally forgot about Agent Smith. You're right. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good one. Agent
Okay,
Smith.
Scott.
I think I'm running with this. And I got the last one. I got a fourth one, right? So
Yep.
my
Well, we
fourth
have
We
five
are
in
doing
total.
5.
We're doing 5,
Yeah.
so you have.
That's
So
right.
this is one more. Yeah, you.
So
Yeah.
after this, you'll have one more pick.
All right. So next one, because he is very technologically enhanced, Dr. Doom.
I forgot about him.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Doom. He if you go from the comics, but even just in the movie version, very powerful, could easily take out the whole human race.
Yes. Okay. Dad,
I'm
what's
gonna
your
do
pick?
Brainiac.
What? Oh, TV show. Okay. I was like, what
TV
movie?
show.
But Smallville.
He's been in numerous Superman versions between the animated Smallville.
We couldn't get through an episode without mentioning Smallville.
It's Smallville. That's correct.
So
I tried.
My last two picks. I'm gonna go with Mother from I Am Mother. Have you guys seen it? Have you guys seen I Am Mother?
Mm-mm.
I don't think you have. I watched it with Kira. It's
Okay,
about a robot that's trying to kill all of human race, but keeps one kid instead. Just keeps
Oh,
one
no,
kid.
I know what you're talking about. Yes,
Yeah.
I do know what you're talking about.
But keeps one kid and
Actually, that was
burns
a
the
good
rest of them.
Yeah.
I loved that one. That sounds really bad. I really did like that one.
Okay, who's your next one?
And then give me Pal from Michaels versus the Machines.
What is it?
Give me Pal. The Mitchells versus the Machines.
Oh, yeah.
The phone that takes over everyone.
Is that your 5?
That's my 5.
How
Okay.
many do I have left? I still have
Dad, you have 2 more. No, 1 more. You're at 4.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is my last one.
Yeah.
Who do I want? I'll go with Eva from Ex Machina.
Okay. And I'm gonna win this because I already have the best 4, and I'm ending it with Tony Stark. Tony Stark.
Hold
That
on.
is absolutely that's definitely technology based. 100%. And if he wanted to go evil and take out the human race, yeah, he could.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so
Okay.
we have.
So, our final drafts is I drafted Ultron, Megan, Olin Sorrento, Mother, and Pal. John drafted Skynet, the Borg, Agent Smith, Doctor Doom, and Tony Stark.
Yeah, I won.
And Dad drafted T-1000, Data, Bishops, Brainiac.
Brainiac.
Yeah, Brainiac.
Not to k.
Ack.
Brainiac. Yeah.
Brainiac, and Eva. So hopefully our next episode we can give you the results.
Did you say Sean's?
Yeah.
I must have been working down. Okay. So now you're gonna we're gonna post this on our social media. What's my lane again? Tasha's social media, my social media. That's about
Sean
it. We'll
won't.
put it on. We'll have Jared put it on Hardcover Hideout.
I can
See
put it
what
on
he
Hardcover
gets.
Hideout.
Oh, that's right. You have access. So we'll put it on Hardcover Hideout as well. And we'll let you know on our next episode who got the most votes for their army of AI.
Who's gonna take over the world with AI?
I mean,
as we've always noticed, we've always noticed, Sean. You know, we have such good groups, but Tasha has the followers, and they always vote for hers.
Mine are both played by one of the best actors. So I think mine, from a pop culture standpoint, having Dr. Doom and Tony Stark.
Oh, Tony Stark, yeah, Robert Downey Jr. I almost said Robert De Niro.
Mm-hmm.
Robert De
Even though
Niro.
he hasn't played the other one. He hasn't played Doom yet, but
he hasn't played that one yet.
Yes.
I'm only giving you Dr. Doom because we know he's going to be in the next Marvel movie, and he has been in some of the animated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
and that's right.
I'm not gonna lie. People are probably gonna
movie.
think that Sean's is mine.
Well, that's right, because you don't put our names, right?
I don't put names. It's anonymous. So that's how that's what I tell you guys, is that I just went anonymously because I don't put names on it. They have to listen to the episode to actually know.
All right. Anything else we want to wrap up? I put in there.
Nope. Oh, we do have some fans, my dad told me, that have been wanting our podcast back.
Welcome to our show. We do have one of my boss's son has been enjoying our podcast, has been listening since the beginning now, and is Tasha's age, so Tasha is her favorite on the podcast, which
thanks.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Hopefully next time we'll have
nice to you because you're a fan. I'd be insulting you for your taste. But I mean, you're a fan, so you're great. Great job.
Yeah, good job. You have some good taste in people on this podcast. As always, thank you for joining us. hopefully next time we'll have Jared back, and we don't know what we'll be doing on the next one. Most likely back to our normal. We'll pick something and discuss it. Again, thank you for joining us, and take it away, Tasha.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at What's My Lane Again, all one word, and our friends over at hardcover_hideout. We're also on YouTube. Go subscribe to our channel. It is What's My Lane Again, all one word. Don't forget to rate and comment on whatever platform you're listening on. See you next episode when we ask, What's my lane again?
Completely unqualified pop culture opinion.